Hey guys. So I'm right now at the top of the it's like a it's like a where you can oversee the city type of thing. And I felt like coming out here, pulling a couple cards. I brought like everything, but I don't know, I just felt like there were some things that had to be said um with the energy right now. I feel like there's been like a switch up in energy as far as like what was expected and what was unexpected. Okay. I feel like there's this energy of like where you've had enough. Okay. Some people are having like what are those when you're having like a moment, those moments where you just literally go the fuck off. Like I feel like you guys are going ham. Somebody might have went ham on standing their ground because somebody really violated their boundaries. And it's almost kind of like some people, I feel like we're dealing with I feel like there's this energy of like dealing with stupid, like you feel you're dealing with someone that's really really stupid, or they make stupid decisions. Okay. And you feel like you've reached your point, like you've had enough, because it's like you've given a benefit of the doubt. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, and guardian angels. Thank you for your love, guidance, and protection. So love, guidance, protection you have for the daily collectives today. Let's pull a card real quick. Oppression. Okay. I think I've talked about this in one of my other videos or whatnot, but this energy right here, I feel like we've had we're just done with the whole, like, you've talked about it, you've been nice about it, you've done all the things you could do. Okay. And yeah, it's just people are understanding that you have standards. Okay. And whether it's the way you want to be treated, whether it's the way you want to be respected, whether it's the way and if they're bringing this energy of they're not cooperating, people who are purposely like making it difficult for you, it's just making you feel oppressed. And you feel like you've said everything you needed to say, and then it's like, okay, but then when you go off, now you're the victim, and it's like, no, you should, I've told you I was nice to you. Okay. And I feel like we're like kind of breaking that cycle of letting people, whatever they feel or say or do, dominate over what we want to do or say or do. And you got a lot of people who like to play this game. Okay. It's a game, it's a dangerous game, because it's like, especially when it's about like being wanting to win. Okay. Wanting to win is not like, if you have that trait within you, there's something in you that you feel so strongly to like, it would take away a part of somebody's well-being. Okay. You'd sacrifice somebody's well-being in order for you to be right. Okay. And this is an energy that has to be stopped or has to be recognized. Okay. Because if you're going so far to say that you're right about something, but you're doing it to the level and extent where now you're not irritating people, you're disrespecting people. Okay. And this is what I said about boundaries. I feel like, and somebody goes off on you, or you go off on somebody, and it was like already preemptive, like, hey, listen, you already got the warnings, you already was told. And people are just having a hard time, because once somebody snaps, it's kind of like really puts things into perspective for people to really understand, the boundaries. And it's not to say we want to be out here starting violence. The High Priestess, I feel like your intuition knows that people are playing games, or it's something about winning, okay? And feeling oppressed by other people's viewpoints being projected onto you. It's just annoying, and you're sick of it. So I was like, yo, I don't know why I forgot to burn my shit. I completely forgot. But yeah, like, it's not a game right now. I feel like some of you went off on a few people that, maybe it wasn't expected, but at the same time it kind of was, because the person, place, thing keeps playing games with you, and enough is enough. So now you gotta take a stand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a stand in what you feel, because somebody else wants to play games and like do power play shit. And we're just not, that's not what we're here for. I feel like many of you feel like you're done wasting your time with people. Like, you're done wasting your time. You're done explaining yourself. Okay. So I know it's like a tough energy right now because you've come a long way. I feel like many of you are on the journey with me. We're on this journey together. Okay. Some of you come from places that, like, yo, back in the day you would have fucking kicked somebody's ass. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you were that person that was like, you don't fuck with. Okay. That you just don't fuck with. And here you are in this state now where your lifestyle's changed. You're making better choices, and people are fucking testing you. Okay. And it's not to say there's anything wrong with a challenge, okay? But it's about understanding. There we go. Get that out the way. It's about understanding your limits and being kind to yourself to know, like, when it's time to stop, okay? Because I think a lot of us, we go through this whole cycle of, I came so far. And then you have these challenges. Okay. Anyway. You come so far. And so I think your intuition knows that there's some people you might need to stay away from, or that you're coming to the conclusion that they're not on your side. Or and the other part was unconditional love. Okay, so this might be a family member, okay, that you really have unconditional love for. Like, you'll love them no matter what, but you're really reaching a precipice of, like, how much longer am I gonna put up with this nonsense? I'm getting, like, it's just like something to do with overstepping boundaries, not understanding, like, you said what you said, but then I'm getting this whole, like, you going off, okay? You going off. I'm talking, like, I'm seeing somebody, like, going straight ham, like they're going off on someone, okay? And that person ending up acting like a victim, but it was like, no, you're not a victim. Like, you were already told, like, you were the one that caused it. You know what I mean? And it's very frustrating. Yeah, Ace of Earth with Joy in reverse. So that's Ace of Pentacles, okay? Because you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you might have to take it back because people are taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? They're really taking advantage of the kindness. And although this could be family, friend, although this could be family or friend, okay? Because I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, it could be romantic, but I'm getting like a family friend type of ordeal where, like, you've had to tell somebody several times something specific, whether it be, hey, I need you to stop talking shit, I need you to stop I don't know, something to do with they need to stop doing something, and you've done talked about it with them, you've done said this several times, and they still went out their way to make it difficult. And then it's almost to the point where you feel like it's on purpose, like these like now that they know that you're trying to really stand your ground, they're like testing that. But I don't know, I can't, I'm feeling like, you know, you guys got to be careful with your temper and understand if you have a temper problem, to get that checked out. You know, maybe you need anger management. I'm not saying all of you do, because some of you have like good reason to feel upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're wrong or anything like that. I'm just saying that if you know you have a temper, okay, you need to go to do anger management, because even if you are taking steps to go forward in a direction that's like, hey, this is a good direction, I'm calmer, I'm fine, you know what I mean? But then you get these challenge situations where people are testing you, and you know, you might fail the test by not only going off on somebody but getting physical, okay? That's where it gets to be concerning, okay? Because we don't want you guys going to jail. That's Hangman. You know, and I feel like that's how you feel. You feel like it's out of your control with people, because you can only do so much. Because I heard that saying, like, people respect disrespect. I feel like that's somewhat true, but at the end of the day, your integrity is at question, okay? Because then if you had to do all that to get your point across, you know what I mean? As a characteristic trait, is that something you're satisfied with? That's what you bring into the world, is to get physical with people when they don't, you know, you forcefully make people, you know, and you have to understand that you can't control anything. People are only in control of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you've reached this point where this person, place, or thing is just not that they're not controllable, excuse me, not that they're not controllable, but that they're not using reason, sense, or logic to work with you, then you need to step away. You need to take yourself out the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to be people, and if they're that slow, or that, like, that's the way they want to do things, that's not your problem anymore. You just have to identify that this thing isn't in alignment with you, and that maybe even if you're doing conflict solution based, like, resolving situations with like conflict situations and trying to resolve them, and people are just not coming correct or not doing what they're supposed to do, or like purposely knowing that like that's something that you would like to do, but they're testing the waters to see how far they can get, then you need to just step away, okay? These aren't people you need to be around. These aren't people that you need to associate with. This is the basics, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, sometimes it's family, so you can't even avoid, you know, and it's tough. Deception and judgment. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like you guys are seeing through somebody's, like, you went off on somebody. Either some of y'all are going to go off on somebody, or about to go off on somebody, or just did already go off on somebody. And because they have this way of lying, not only lying about the situation, but like being in denial about the level and extent of the issue. So this could be somebody who's pretending to be okay, and they're not. This could be somebody that you guys went through. There's certain things you guys already had discussed about, you know, what is okay and what is not okay with you, and they're just continuing to test the waters to see if it's true or not. And it's like, listen, I already told you I didn't like A, B, and C. Why are you doing A, B, and C? Okay. But yeah, you're just feeling like they're being deceptive. And they're doing this. I'm getting like a thing about it being on purpose. Like, it's hard for you to believe that this person could really be that, like you know what you're doing, okay? And I'm irritated for you, because it's like, it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post some energy oracle. I brought everything, y'all. I brought everything. Let me pull an energy oracle real quick. What's the card for today? Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. I'll read that one. And victory. So you might have victory over a situation that really challenges you. Okay? It's challenging you as a person. It's challenging your character. It's challenging all the things you worked really hard to get yourself out of. Okay? Be proud. Okay? That you came this far, that this amount of progress you've had has gotten to this point. Oh, shit. Change in direction. I got change in direction that fell out. Yeah, you might have to decide to not go wherever somebody was, the direction that they were trying to take it. You're going to end up having victory over that by changing your energy to go somewhere else, to do something else, okay? Change of direction. The changes you are experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Let me just pull another one because I didn't even get to shuffle. It just kind of came out. Blessing in disguise. You know, some people that you considered important, family, friends, whatever, and you making the decision to realize that maybe this argument, maybe this going off, maybe whatever was a blessing in disguise, because maybe they'll finally get it. Okay, sometimes you do have to step up. We just don't want to be physically violent, okay, but sometimes you do need to stand your ground on what you feel, what you said. And if you feel people are violating that, then you need to definitely let them know. Okay. And it's a blessing in disguise because once this is established, maybe whatever it was that was bothering you and causing issues for you is no longer a problem. Okay. Blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Okay. I want to see Rider-Waite real quick. Alright, so I got a King of Swords, an Ace of Cups, and a Page of Wands. So I'm so sorry. This really identifies the root of some of the issues that you're going through, okay? Because you're going to communicate. So see this King of Swords, this has to do with communication, logic, thoughts, okay? Getting to the point of the matter, very like, this is the executive decision that you're making, okay? And there's an Ace of Cups, okay, with a Page of Wands. So you're taking action to communicate what you have to say, okay? And you might be, the best action or best way to go about it is to do it through love, the energy of love, the vibration of love, through these challenges when you're having a hard time really communicating. Because like I said, anger issues come up. And if you have anger issues, it's very hard for you to have that control over the emotions, okay? And then whatever comes out your mouth is something you're going to regret, you know, because it's wild, it's out of control. This is controlled, this is strategic, this is logical, okay? This is with reason, all right? So it's just identifying that when you go through these challenges with people, to remember to stay grounded, to stay in control, to stay strategic and what you say, what you think, and what you do, okay? But this is really more communicating. So whatever you say, try to say it with love. So that's the initiative step you need to take whenever people challenge you, okay? Yeah. because love exists. You want to maintain a connection with somebody that you care about, but there's issues, okay? And as long as, like I said before, if that's your stance on how you go about it, then the love will be had, okay? See, this could be, so there's a Judgment, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse with a Eight of Swords in reverse. So I don't know if this is a situation where this could be a financial situation where somebody owes you money, okay? Somebody's coming out of some type of mental entrapment at the fact that somebody around them who's been asking for their help has been abusing it, okay? Financially wise, this could be a family member that, you know, you've given some money to several times, and it's to the point now where like they owe you, and you're at your ends about it because you see this person going out doing whatever they're doing, and they're not supposed to be doing that. They should be paying your money, and you might go off, okay? But like I said before, this could be a partner. I don't know why, because I got that King of Swords, which is a King of Swords could be an air sign, okay? And this is a earth sign. So it could be an air and an earth sign couple. And one of the couples feels like they want to be very, they want to not be, there should be no confusion in the conversation as far as how one person feels the other person is financially taking advantage of the fact that, you know, yeah, I'll look out for you, but, you know, at the end of the day, you should be taking care of this yourself, okay? You need to come out of this denial that people are owed, you know, like people owe you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting this entitlement. Yeah, and this is negative karma. See, somebody might be gonna go through some negative karma for their actions and how they treat people who give them support, okay? So you could have supported somebody and they took advantage of that support, and you've reached your limit because there's a boundary now that has been, you know, you could have gave somebody your debit card and said spend $20 and they spent $60, and now you got to go off, okay? I'm just getting either it's something financially, or it could be some type of commitment that was made and wasn't delivered, okay? And that's a problem, because if somebody keeps promising you things and doesn't deliver, it's like your word isn't bond. And a lot of people don't respect people where their word isn't bond, you know? The Tower. Yeah, you guys are about to really be mindful about being too quick about communicating what you feel. Yeah, this has to do with something that's gonna really Knight of Cups. This is gonna take a lot in you. It's gonna take a lot of within you to maintain composure, to maintain groundedness, okay? Be prepared for the bullshit, but maintain control over yourself, okay? Because that's really important. This Knight of Cups is also giving me the apology. Someone might come back to, okay, like I said about the money thing, they might have spent some money that they weren't supposed to spend. They owed you the money. They can't pay it back to you right now. And this is them. This is their whole, well, can I get another week to pay it back? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spent the money. And you're gonna be a real bitch to them. I'm sorry, this is my bitch card, but this is in reverse. So this is the worst of the worst when it comes to how your demeanor is going to be to someone. Not only are you already, you know, you're about to cut them the fuck off, and you're about to go off on them, and you're about to give them the hasty communication that, you know, you might be cussing the dog shit out of them, and now, okay, this is where the issue is, because we don't want to be this. We want to at least we want to keep as the King of Swords, not the Queen of Swords, okay? Because the Queen of Swords doesn't think logically enough to the point where it makes sense. This could be where you communicate too quickly something that is so rash, okay? And then you can't rebuttal, like you can't go back after you say what you said, okay? So be mindful with your words and what you say. Yeah, you're gonna find out that they're gonna come to you with some lie or false information about how they couldn't go and do whatever it is that you expected them to do. Okay, they were supposed to go and do something, and they didn't do it. They lied about how long it was gonna take them to pay you back. They either lied about how long or how invested they were in whatever commitment that they promised you. They didn't deliver. You see what I'm saying? And here's the Seven of Swords, and they did that shit knowingly. All right, so you're gonna probably deal with some betrayals, and that's okay. We siphon the shit out, okay? Who needs to be here, who don't, all right? So if this is an opportunity you were supposed to have, you just let it, accept it as it is and let it go, because it's telling you that it ain't it. So then you don't have to wait anymore, okay? You don't have to wait. You don't have to be held up. Your energy be held up because somebody want to take it to keep, like, it's almost like somebody grabbing on your it's like somebody holding on to your ankles, you know what I mean? And they have no respect for themselves, like, you know, like, when's enough? Shit. I got my Norman with me. Let me see. What's the Norman? Oh yeah, the coffin with the stork. You're gonna end up cutting this person off for good. There's not gonna be another chance, okay? This is like, talks about new beginnings, birth of new things. This is the ending, okay? You're done with this person. And unfortunately, yeah, you might not ever talk to them again. You might not ever want to be friends with them again. Yeah, because you were a very loyal friend. You were a loyal friend, loyal person, and you probably know this person for a long time. This could be a sibling, which is unfortunate, because it's like, damn, my own family. It'd be your own family, you know what I mean? Like, damn. Yeah, so the message is going to be coming to you. And you're the whip is in reverse right now, because you have to basically really hold your tongue. You gotta maintain that self-composure for whatever occurred. That I'm getting was something financial, okay? Like $500. I'm getting like $500 to $800 that you either gave to somebody or lent to somebody. I'm also getting a party. Somebody was supposed to be a DJ, or somebody was supposed to do something for a party, a photographer, like a family member was supposed to do some type of thing for you, okay? And they promised you, and it was a big ordeal. So it was like for your wedding, for your birthday, and then they're coming with you last minute, and it's like, dude, the party's in a couple days, or the event is gonna happen in a couple days, and you were supposed to go do A, B, and C, and now you're coming to me now, and now it's too late to probably reschedule somebody else, get somebody else to replace you. It's very, and because of the event, the detail of the event, that's what really makes it even more fucked up, because I see it's like something important to you, like a wedding, like your wedding, you know, and they really knew that they weren't going to do it, and it was like, what, out of spite or to ruin your event, you know what I mean? And these are the type of people you got to be careful of, that, you know, you're over here being loyal to, and they're like snaking you, you know? So we got to watch out for the snakes in the grass. Archangel Christine, accept the Christ light, act with wisdom and love and compassion. You see how the wisdom and love and compassion, okay? Because we need to watch what we're saying. We need to be aware of like what's coming out of our mouth. We got to use our wisdom when we communicate, because, you know, you ain't trying to go to, you don't want to be going to jail for nobody. You feel me? I'm going to read this in a minute. I don't know why I'm feeling like leaving it out for a second. All right, so I'm going to do my angel wings. If you were to trace creation back to its source, you would be led to a point of light inside your heart. See that? Isn't that beautiful? If you were to trace creation back to its source, you would be led to a point of light inside your heart. You know, when I see this heart, I really feel like that's how your heart is for people, for the way you do things, okay? You really shine bright, and you really come with love to people, and you really give a lot of yourself to people, and you keep getting hit unexpectedly with like the bullshit that you didn't ask for, that you didn't, you know, you don't feel like you deserve, which you probably don't, you know what I mean? But these are lessons we have to learn in order to get to the best version of ourselves, is having that knowledge so that you know how to prevent situations and have better outcomes. Yeah, having the strength, because this is something that's hard for you. It's challenging for you. It's challenging for you not to snap somebody's neck. Like, I want to snap their fucking neck, yo. I feel like somebody's just like, they're frustrated, they're upset, they're angry, okay? They feel like the person like really fucked them over. Four of Wands. It could have been somebody that you're with. Somebody that you were in union with. Oh, and it's an end to that. You're about to end that, because that's a betrayal you can't come back from. Knave of Swords. So somebody was watching what? Watching you leave. Watched you leave. Yeah. Somebody's going to watch you walk away and leave them and never talk to them again. And they're going to be like this. They're going to be in regret. They're going to cry. They're going to be very upset. And, King of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is hurtful. And the Knight of Swords with the Fool. So, yeah, this is some drama. Somebody was stupid and it caused the ultimate betrayal. And it really will change. It won't be the same. And I'm getting that, like, see how this person, look at this. I'm just saying the hairstyle. It's the hairstyle. They look like alike to me. The hairstyle, I feel like it's the same person that sees you walking away. They're gonna want to come back and try to re-offer. They're gonna come back and try to re-offer some type of, like, whether it's an apology to kind of like, well, I can do this, or well, let me try to do this to try to work it out. But it's gonna be on you to decide that. Personally, because I saw the Seven of Swords, I wouldn't trust this person as far as I could throw them. I wouldn't take that offer. See how Ace of Coins in reverse, that offer I just told you, that showed you that that person was going to come back around, I wouldn't take it. Be mindful. Wow, this person's kind of shitty, man. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't like to judge people. Yeah, you're not going to accept their apology. Well, people should have thought about that before fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very simple. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. You either get it or you don't. And people don't get it. People don't get it. It's not your problem. But you ain't got to deal with that, you know? Especially about your money or an event that's important to you. What does Archangel Michael have to say? Prayer will help this situation. Yeah, because you know that person got to... I'm hearing you say they need to say they fucking prayers. Like, your children are watched over by angels. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. You know, your children watched over by angels part, I feel like be careful about your kids being around. If this happens, if there's kids around, okay, the angels want to protect them from whatever that they might see or see you do, so, or say, okay. So because I'm getting like, once you go off, there might be some kids around. Don't be mindful about what you're saying and doing in front of the babies, okay? Because we want to be a good influence for them. We don't want to act in ways that they see and think is okay when it really wasn't, okay? We want to conduct ourselves with honor, especially in front of our children, you know? When you're by yourself, it's one thing. So the angel, this is a heart at the bottom, in the back of it. This is the angel, your guides and guardian angel, letter from your guides and guardian angel, sorry. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. See, that was that part I was talking about with this person, place, thing, okay? And how, like, whatever fuck shit they do, just accept it for what it is and keep composure, okay? Because you have things to lose, all right? You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. See? Okay? But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom. It opens the door to real opportunities awaiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. All right. Now let me read. Now, when I read that too, I was getting the whole, see how it was saying about acting messy? Like, you don't want to act crazy. I get that you want to go off and you have a right to go off, absolutely, but don't lose yourself in the shit. Know the point of where it's time to stop, or that it's time to back up a little. You know what I mean? You don't want to go to jail. I do, though. I feel like somebody wants to wring somebody's neck, like, because of whatever money, expectation they were supposed to promise that they were supposed to do. They didn't do. They fucked it up. Okay. All right. So we're gonna read this one. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. 40. Clarity of thought, personal vision. This powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now it's the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead. Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. It says, my sixth chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me, and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. That's the affirmation, okay? So I feel like the reason that came in was because it wants you to make sure that whatever goes down, that you're clear in your thoughts and you're clear in what you choose to do, and be strategic as to how you will conduct yourself. What did you hear the beep? Listen, I'm in the middle of like, I don't even understand how there's a beep. That was a confirmation for real. It literally was just trying to let you know, be clear, be aware of your thoughts. Like, yo, it's crazy, all these noises. A dog? Well, listen, that's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, so really, that was the message for today, you guys. I really appreciate that you guys checked this video out. If you'd like to book a reading, my website is www.thealchemisttarot.com. And if you end up watching any of the videos on here, my extendeds are also on my website, okay? And I'm thinking about, I'm trying to get some products going here, because I would like to start getting some bracelets, like, and I want the official bracelets. I want the real nice joints, okay? So I'm doing my research on that. And and Patreon, if you are trying to figure out some journey, you know, how to get onto your ascension journey and everything, my Patreon, I'm providing a service of, it's like a TV channel. I'm making it kind of like a TV channel, or like where you could watch, you know, all these different subjects that, you know, people on their ascension journey would like to learn, so that they can better reinforce their path and be prepared and understand certain things about their body, their energy, their frequency, all those things. You know, so if you'd like to check that out, that's on my Patreon. Oh my God, so that's the first time I see somebody walk with a dog. All right, you guys, so what am I, almost 45 minutes in. Thank you so much for coming and checking me out. I hope you enjoy your day, and don't let nothing get you out of your energy, okay? You are a beautiful human being, and don't let nobody take you out of where you work so hard to come from. You know what I mean? Like, you worked really hard on yourself to be better, and be grateful for yourself for taking the initiative steps to not be the way you used to. If nobody gives you credit for that, I do. I've been in the same boat. I used to have a real bad past, all right? And I really came from, I'm coming from a way better place now, and understanding myself, my anger, my boundaries, when it's time to leave, when it's time to walk away, okay? So just be aware of that. And like I said, if you do need assistance in realizing, hey, you know, I do have some anger issues, because I'm also getting, like, I don't know, man, it might get physical. Like, somebody might really get beat the fuck up because somebody just fucked around, you know. And I'm not saying that's what you're gonna do, but I just feel like you gotta be mindful. You don't want to go to jail, okay? But be proud of yourself, okay? All right, guys, so I'm gonna let you go. I hope you guys like the outside readings, because it was nice to get outside a little bit. All right, guys, well, I'll talk to you later, and we'll go from there. Have a good one. Bye.